What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another tested video. I'm Steven Tokarski with Vital MX. We're out here today at Fox Raceway testing the FMF Power Core 2.1 silencer with the factory fatty expansion chamber on the 2025 KTM 150 XS SX. That was a little tongue twister sometimes. So yeah, this is a very fun bike, all new for 2025. Updated chassis, fuel injection. They didn't make it in 23. So a year off, and now they're back making this beast. First off, let's start with a little bit of complaints I had with the stock exhaust on this machine, or stock engine character. I felt like the window was very small, and you had to be in the meat of the power, and just a mid RPM was where all the power is. A little weak down low, and then signed off very quickly up top, and overrev was very short. You'd feel the bike revving, but you weren't going anywhere. So we threw on this exhaust system, hoping to help those complaint areas for me, and I was very satisfied for what came about with that. Start off, low RPM response and power was much improved. Made this thing a lot more playful in the corners and easier for me to get into the ruts. And if I hit something really hard, I had a better recovery in the RPMs than with the stock exhaust. I didn't have to use the clutch as much, and I could almost ride a gear taller in those corners with that improved low RPM power. Mid RPM power for me seemed very similar, maybe a little bit better, but with this other standard exhaust, it having so much of that power in the middle and none low to top, you really felt that mid power. So now the power of character is much wider, more linear feel, stronger pulling still, but I just didn't feel that strong of an increase in the mid power. Going on to top power is where this was the #1 positive for me. I really felt like it expanded power pull feeling and how long and smooth overrev was. So before this thing, you just could not rev at high RPM. You had to shift, or you would just fall on the face and then you'd case a jump, where now you're getting some of that two-stroke character back, where you want to rev the piss out of these two strokes. That's what they're made for. That's where they normally are excelling, is mid to top power feel. And this exhaust really helps that. It makes it feel stronger up top and just a lot more fun for me to ride high RPM. It feels a lot happier when you're revving it now. It's a little less vibration feeling for me. And yeah, overall, I was very happy with how it felt up top, and overrev was longer, smoother, easier for me to ride. I had to shift less on this machine. Before, as you know, 125s, 150s, similar, very similar. You have to shift a ton. You have to downshift twice into corners, and you have to be very sensitive and aware of where you are in the RPM power to keep it in that strong meat of the power feeling. So a lot more shifting than on a 4-stroke, and I felt like I just had a little less shifting overall with this exhaust system. I could rev out of gear a lot longer down the straightaway and didn't have to grab another one quickly. So overall, I had a great day on this bike. This exhaust, retail for both of these, expansion chamber $300, the factory fatty, and then $450 for the silencer, so $750 total for the complete system. And I think that's a great price for the gain in power that you get with this machine. It also looks a lot cooler, a lot better. Gives it that factory look. And yeah, I think they did a great job. FMF's been doing this for a long time. They know how to make good pipes. We're gonna spend hopefully some more time on this thing, see how long the packing and stuff lasts, and give it a more durability test. But overall, I was very happy with the performance gains I got out of this exhaust system today here at Fox Raceway. So if there's any other pipes you want us to test or try out, please leave it in the comment section below. And if you have any comments, questions on this video, leave them down there as well. And always like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.